Hi there, guys. Welcome. Welcome to Week 6 recap of the All-Star Fantasy Football League. Guys, it was a dandy of a weekend. I'm so excited right now, and I can't believe my eyes when I was watching the game between the Cowboys and the Seahawks in Seattle, where they hardly ever lose. Bubba, I can't believe it. I don't believe it. They were down, they were up, they were down, they were tied, they were down. It's ridiculous. And the way that they stayed committed to the run game, especially toward the end, where usually Romo throws an interception or messes up, it really, really made me very excited. And to see that they actually committed to what they began to commit to, instead of Romo dumping it for a pick six. It was amazing. And I keep talking about it because I'm amazed, and you guys know it. You know what I said, how they were going to do. But anyway, it's Week 6, All-Star Fantasy Football League. We're here for the recap. First matchup, we have the Buckeye Nation versus the Death by Taxes. Yeah, we had a few interesting moments here in this game. Dave, Eddie Lacy didn't show up. Neither did Keenan Allen for you. Brian, Aaron Rodgers did fairly well for you. So did Kaepernick. Kaepernick actually did better than Rodgers did in this Monday night game. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You won there, Brian, with the help of Aaron Rodgers and Giovanni Bernard and Amaro. Yep. 148 to 103 to you, Dave. Yeah, you had Cunningham on the bench, DMC on the bench, Catanzaro, the kicker for whatever, did better than Novak. Jordan Reed did better than your other dude, Toyo or whatever his name is in Atlanta there. Don't know. Cecil Shorts did better than Emmanuel Sanders. But I know you're not going to start these guys because your starting lineup was the best that you had, and they just underperformed. That's all. We've seen it. Jonathan saw it. Chris has seen it for 6 straight weeks now. But anyway, 148 to 103. Congratulations, Buckeye Nation. You are 5-1. Dave, Death by Taxes, you are 3-3. Here we go. Next matchup. Oh, ours. Colorado Antlers versus me, the Kickstanders. I had a good little game on Thursday night with T.Y. Hilton. I was going back and forth, thinking I was going to bench him. I had him on the bench, and then about 15 minutes before the game started, I put him back in the lineup. And boy, I'm glad I did. He got me 37 points. I mean, it was ridiculous. 200 plus receiving yards and a touchdown. I'm pretty happy about it. I only had one guy only one receiver that was in single digits, and that was Marquise Lee for Jacksonville. Every other receiver of mine was in double digits. My guys overperformed this week. Sorry, Mark. You could have. It doesn't matter. You had a Brandon Oliver. You lost 153. I beat you 153 to 106. You had Brandon Oliver, Anquan Bolden, and Eric Decker. You put Anquan in and Eric Decker instead of Wayne and Welker, it would have been a different story there, bud. And especially if you put in Oliver in there instead of Bradshaw, then it would have been pretty close. If we'd have tied, I'd have won the tiebreaker because Rivers did better than Luck. Pretty good. Rivers is having a good year so far. I'm pretty pleased with him. Pleased to have him on the Kickstanders. Yeah. 153 to 106. No points. No trophies here. I got 4 this week, guys. I got the biggest, the lowest, the closest, and the most points. Next matchup. Here it is. Corn-fed fatties and the hooligans. Shit. Chris, man, I don't know. You guys just didn't play. Don't be mad at it. It's not your fault. It's their fault. I think you need a team meeting. I really do. You need a team meeting. Talk to your guys. Tell them to, get back into it. Whatever made them NFL players. Something needs to click, and they need to start playing again. Doug Martin, Fred Jackson, Sammy Watkins. He's a rookie. Robert Woods did better than Sammy Watkins. That's the only thing that I see in your lineup that would have changed, and it wouldn't have done anything. Brandon, for you, Flacco. Oh my goodness, Flacco went off. Forte went off for you. Those two right there. I mean, and if anybody else would have just got 10, you would have been fine anyway. So Brandon, you won 174 to 112. You get the most points of the week and the biggest margin of victory trophy. So there you go, Bubba. Chris, good news for you. You didn't get the low score of the week. So Brandon takes home the Lincoln Heath rivalry there, bud. Sorry. Brandon, you're 3-3 now. Chris, you are 0-6. And I think you might be having a number one pick again this year if you don't pick it up. Pick it up. Anyway, next matchup we have the Colorado Reapers, Mike versus the Big Blue World Champs of Jeremy. Yep, Mike came in here at 3-2. Jeremy came in here at 5-0. Peyton Manning did good for you, Mike. Le'Veon Bell did good for you, but after that, no, nothing except for on your bench, and we're not getting paid to play bench players here. Malcolm Floyd had 21 on the bench. Brandon LaFell had 25 on the bench. Storm Johnson, the running back for Jacksonville, got more points than Reggie Bush did. I know, it was crazy. As for you, Jeremy, it's another week, another win. You got him 132 to 108, which is the closest win of the week. Goes to you there, Jeremy. Congratulations. You are 6-0. Russell Wilson, your starting quarterback, only got you 8. Lynch only got you 7. Morris only got you 6, and Odell Beckham only got you 4. But when you go from there on down, did pretty good, bud. Pretty good. Sorry about your Giants. They got destroyed by Philly. Shutout, actually. But, hey, what do you do? It could have been worse. You could have had Cutler in there, who got you 24 points. But you know what? You won, and that doesn't matter, so we won't get into that. 24-point victory there, Jeremy. Closest win of the week. Congrats. We need to bring him down, guys. We need to bring Jeremy down. Big Blue World Champs. We need to. I don't know who's playing him this week, but I'm going to look here in a second. We'll find out. Our last matchup we're going to talk about is the Fairway Flyers. The 1-4 Fairway Flyers headed into South Carolina to play the ass-kicking Chickens. This was going to be, I thought, was going to be a pretty good matchup. But for some reason, Jonathan put his favorite quarterback on the bench. Jonathan loves Cam Newton. He's a huge North Carolina fan, he's a huge Carolina Panthers fan, and he put Cam Newton on the bench. I don't understand why, but it's okay. And Jonathan, your Saints defense did better than the Steelers defense, and the Saints are on a bye. Yep. Andy Dalton got you 22 points. Cam Newton would have got you 37. Joique Bell got you 17, but he was on the bench. Steven Jackson only got you 2, and he was in your lineup. Andre Johnson got you 20 points when Julio only got you 8. Torrey Smith got you 21 when James Jones only got, or Dez Bryant only got you 10. Oh, but Dez is a breakout, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Your lineup, I would have put them in there over anything. I say this about your bench, but I would have put your lineup in there, except I would have put in Cam Newton instead of Andy Dalton. But you still wouldn't have won. Your players just underperformed. You got 87 points this week to Rodney's 137. That was not enough, Rodney, for the big win of the week. It's only 50 points. Sorry. 62-point victory went earlier. That's who got the big win of the week. Jonathan, good news, bub. Low score of the week. So you're not going home empty-handed here. So I hope that your spirits are still lifted a little bit. Keep up the good work, man. I know it sucks to say that, or sucks to hear that, but it's not your fault that your players are underperforming. So there you go. Guys, that's the last matchup of the week. Standings here. You can also look on the website or whatever. NFC, Buckeye Nation at 5-1. Then you got the Corn-Fed Fatties at 3-3, with the Reapers at 3-3. The Colorado Antlers at 2-4, and the Fairway Flyers at 1-5. And the AFC, we have Big Blue World Champs at undefeated 6-0. I'm at 4-2. Then followed by the Death by Taxes and the Ass Kicking Chickens, both at 3-3. Followed by the Hooligans at 0-6. Guys, that is your Week 6 recap. I hope everybody had a good one. And we will see you on Thursday for the Week 7 preview. Have a good one.